Chapter 19, Bound and Buried. You awaken in total darkness. Panic grips you by the throat as you become aware of your surroundings. Your mouth is stuffed with cotton, your head aches, and you can't seem to pull in a full breath. Lashing out, you realize you can't move your arms. You struggle to breathe around you and gag in your mouth, forcing as much oxygen as you can in your lungs. After a brief dizzy spell, you survey your situation. My hands are tied in front of me. Someone covered my mouth so I can't scream. Vroom! And I'm in the trunk of a car. Bile and rage bubble up from your stomach as you slowly pull the events of the night from your tranquilized-soaked haze. I can't believe they used Vic to get to me. The car hits a bump, sending you jolting against hard metal. Lie quietly and get my bearings. Try to escape. Lie quietly and get your bearings. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. With each slow exhale, you feel your heartbeat steady a little bit more. Okay, this is bad, obviously, but I'm still alive. Naughty must want to keep me that way for now. You're shifting to try and find a more comfortable position when you hear a muffled sound of voices. About damn time, if you ask me. Should be easy. Now that Diamond and Vic... You scoot closer and will the blood to stop rushing through your ears. This conversation is too important to miss. Pretty soon, there won't be anything to stop the boss. But Nadia can't. The car takes a sharp right and your body rolls to one side with a thump, your head cracking dizzily on the spare tire. Something is adding up about this. I've got to hear what they're saying. It might be the only thing that gets me out of this alive. I do like her outfit, but I need to hear more. I really doubt it's going to make that big of a choice or difference, because remember, it's choices. Gritting your teeth, you brace your feet on the back of the car and push, getting yourself as close to the voices as you can. There, now if I just hold here... It's almost too easy if you think about it. It shows what you know. Nothing about this job has been easy. I should be in the hospital for that kick that bitch dealt me. I may never walk straight again. Don't be such a baby. You'll get your revenge soon enough. Your knees weaken at the thought of that revenge, but you keep your legs locked in position, listening to every word. I just need to stay quiet and let them keep talking. I'm telling you, that wasn't a regular kick. She must be taking some sort of classes. What the hell are you talking about? Classes in what? I don't know, some kind of martial artsy self-defense class? Self-defense where you still get kidnapped, but at least you made the assailant sad 101. Do yourself a favor and don't say that to the boss. I'm just saying, if there's an opportunity to make her hurt, I call dibs. As always, you lack vision. Once she's gone, the Flints will get to be the biggest game in town, the only game. They don't pay me to have vision. They pay me to... Get your ass beaten by a 22-year-old girl. Yeah, I know. You adjust your positioning to hear better gears turning in your head. It sounds like they're gonna kill me. Oh, they're taking me somewhere to off me. If I only knew where it was they're going. You hear how the wolves were after? Were you off their brat of a son in Turquesa, right? Oh yeah. They let the whole city fall apart for a while there. I can't let this happen. Mom and Dad are depending on me. Once little Diamond's gone, they'll be even more pathetic. All the properties they own, all the politicians they have in their pockets. All the power they've been building up for years. Up in smoke. Is that what you think? Or tears? You can hear a cackle of their laughter over the rumbling of the car. They play the heavies, but they've always been weak. Time we put them out of their misery. Let's see Zarya Wolf try that Ice Queen BS when her daughter's sleeping with the vicious. God, these guys are worse than Vic's movies. Don't forget Beckham. I'd pay good money to see that tantrum he'll throw when he realizes his precious baby Diamond is taking a one-way ride. And the lingo got even worse. Amateurs. Then we just sweep in and take everything. Anger and annoyance mixed with fear and adrenaline and courses through your veins. I'll make these assholes pay. You feel the car slow to a stop as the driver touches the brakes. For a moment, you think you've arrived, but the engine remains on. Now's my chance. I can try and make some noises, hope someone's out there who hears, or I can make them think I'm still unconscious and keep the element of surprise for later. I should stay quiet. Amateurs pound on the thing. It's still gotta be the middle of the night. You think she's woken up back there? Are you kidding after the dose I gave her? Hopefully you didn't give her too much. I want her to wake up for what we've got planned. We've got time to wait it out if we need to. That gives me a few ideas. Your plot is interrupted by a small lurch as the car rumbles to life again and takes off. If you ask me, we should have taken care of this little problem years ago. We're doing it now. That's all that matters. It just goes to show what a difference 6 months can make when the boss is motivated. Your pulse starts to pick up, almost matching the car's nauseating speed. What changed for Nadia 6 months ago? I hadn't even seen Vic at the boutique yet. Did you hear what Nadia did to Reg and Finn? Tossing them to the little wolves like that? Hey, they were the ones who couldn't finish the job. No, Nadia wouldn't finish the job, or even start. She's been sitting on this for 7 years without doing a damn thing. Wait, what are they saying? Nadia really isn't behind the attack on the boutique. At least now we know why. I'm so glad the boss is ready for us to move on the full takeover. If I have to pretend to listen to that bitch one more time, that's because Nadia isn't the air quote real boss. I think Dylan has made a subsidiary of himself. He's tired of being treated like a child. You try to corral your thoughts into a semblance of order. Nothing they're saying makes any sense. So Nadia's definitely out. Or about to be. I still don't know who's calling the shot. I mean, I do. I wish I could just guesstimate how Vic fits in all this. Vic's supposed to be the second in command. If these kids are operating outside his control, they might be going after him next. Maybe they're using me to get to him, already holding him, using me to get to him. It doesn't matter if he doesn't want to see me again. If they say I'm in danger, Vic will come running. Either way, I need evidence of what they're up to if I'm going to convince other families to take the Flints apart. I might have impressed Nadia yesterday, but my parents never listen to me. My argument needs to be ironclad, but first, I need to survive this, which may be the hard part. I'm just saying, she can probably do that Black Widow does with her legs. I have an idea. Let's play the quiet game. But do you really don't want to know what happens when you lose? Yes, boss. I can't let these guys kill me. I never live it down. Well, he's already got a weakness. You hit him where you kicked him again. She's the problem. Before you can fall too deep in your thought, the car comes to a sudden halt. The trunk is thrown open to reveal a bright, blinding light all around you. You're hauled out. You can make out a group of large, angry Flint enforcers at a construction site that belongs to your family. Your stomach sinks. You know exactly where this is going. Yeah, this is where they bury you in the foundation and no one finds you. Huh. She's a lot less impressive than I thought she'd be. Don't be fooled. She's got a wicked back kick and isn't afraid to use it. A familiar face steps out of the darkness. Hey, The Rock, how you doing? She's good with guns, too. Not gonna change what's about to happen to her. That's one of the men who chased Faith and me in Turquesa. Two of the large men approach you with their arms out. Their grins cool and cold. Make a run for it now. Fight back. There's no way in hell I'm making things easy on him. As the men draw near, you shift your body weight to one leg. They get closer and closer until you throw your leg up in a high vertical kick. Your foot catches one of the bodyguards under the chin with a satisfying crack. You hear the telltale click of a safety on a handgun. Freeze! You've never been happy to see a cop, but this one is particularly annoying. Yeah, you're real intimidating. You listen, you're the one hiding behind a gun, bitch. One-on-one, let's go. Okay, that threat sounded better in your head. The cop laughs as she holsters her gun. One of the men grips your upper arm while another pushes you from behind. You thrash against him. She's not gonna shut up until we gag. Until we take the gag out of her mouth. Won't she just scream? That's the point. You wanted revenge, right? Oh, yeah. Scream all you want. There's no one around here, princess. Your parents' little war scared them all away. The gag is yanked from your mouth. You breathe deeply, the cool night air like a balm for your dry, scratchy throat. Alright, Wolf, I want to hear you beg. Oh, still mad about your swim? You're lucky I let you live. Let me... Why, I oughta. Don't let her rile you up. Pushing your buttons is all she has now. You are jeopardizing our peace talks. You do your best to look calm, cold, professional, just the way your mom would want you to be. Or my family isn't going to look lightly on this. They'll call off any conversations to go back to war. Let me go now, and you'll make it out of New Athens with your lives. Peace helps everyone. We don't want your stupid peace. We want payback. Someone has to pay for what happened to Leo Flint. And that someone is you. He died 7 years ago. Get the hell over it. The enforcer, who looks to be in charge, cut you off with a snarl. Nadia might have been willing to overlook the death of her husband, but we remember, we always remember. We stayed loyal, even after the rest of the so-called family moved on. Leo Flint has nothing to do with me. I was just a kid. Yeah, and your father pulled the trigger. Oh, the good old sins of the father bullshit. Yeah, you don't know that, but I really hope he did. 2 very important Flints were killed that day in Turkisa. Only one wolf died, the wrong wolf. Your death will finally balance the scales before we destroy them entirely. You think back over everything you overheard in the car and feel your heart sink, but you press on. If Nadia didn't put you up to this, then who did? If it's not Leo Flint giving you your orders from the grave, the information is currently available on a need-to-know basis. And you don't need to know anything except for how much I'm going to enjoy putting you in the ground. This is for Regan Finn. And Leo and Hector. And for my leg. Oh, listen, when I'm done with you, I'm going to give you a peg leg. They drag you through the construction site, pulling you across the piles of building materials, construction debris, almost giddy at the task ahead of them. There's no use fighting it. Your family did only delay the inevitable. The Wolf family isn't solely to blame. It takes more than one family to start a war. And it only takes one family to finish it. You try to wrest yourself out of the Loyalist grip, but they have no intention of letting you slip away. They keep dragging you until you reach the edge of a massive dugout pit. No! What, you don't like your grave? We made it extra deep for you. I think... clearly they don't want to talk, so you're the one who's going to need a grave. And who's going to put me there? Me. I just hope all of you will fit. You're feisty one, Diamond Wolf. It's almost a shame we have to kill you. You seem fun. Listen, can I have some one-on-one combat? Listen, just come on, make it sporting at least. You struggle to free your hands, still bound in front of you, but it's no use. As you inch closer to the pit, panic starts to overtake you. This is now it's supposed to end. Me, all alone, no way to fight back. I'm a wolf, damn it. Move it. As the dirty cop tries to shove you forward, you cast one last wild look around you. A heavy metal wrench lies nearby, just barely out of reach. So close. If I move fast, I might be able to grab it. I can't take them all out, but Maybe we'll buy enough time for someone to come to my rescue. You set your jaw. If I'm gonna die tonight, at least I can give these bastards something to remember me by. Gritting your teeth, you turn and dive for the wrench. Grab her! Your bound fists close around the cold metal as you slide over the gravel. She's not going anywhere. Oh, I don't plan to. The tool feels hard and heavy in your hands as you spring to your feet, but one of the flames pounces. I got her! Worst mistake you ever made, pal. I should smash the wrench in his face, dodge, and hit him in the back. I should hit him in the leg is what I should do. You jump quickly to the side, your breath coming hard and fast as you dodge the attack. What the hell do you think you're doing? Kicking your ass. Again. The enforcer lunges for you, but you're ready for him. Yah! You sidestep his attack, lift the wrench as high as you can, and as he stumbles against the empty air, you bring the wrench down over his back. That's a few discs. Enjoy. He drops, head cracking against the ground, and goes still. You look up at his companion, smirking. Who's next? You chalk up the wrench as two more enforcers come for you. You're starting to seriously piss me off, Wolf. Don't make this any harder on yourself. I was gonna say the same thing. The corrupt cop reaches for the gun at her hip, an evil smile curling her lips. I hope you like the taste of lead. And I hope you're not as slow as you look. You don't wait for her to respond with a sweeping kick. You knock out her legs from under her. She lands on her back. As the gun slips from her hands, you bring the wrench down hard on one of her knees. Oh, I say, that's a blood-curdling scream right there. The knee. You lift your heel, drive it down into the shattered kneecap. Oh my god. Her pained howl fills the night air. What do you know? I guess you are as slow as you look. Oh, she's gonna be real slow now. And even slower now. The leader's body tenses. He snaps his fingers as the other enforcers. I've had enough of this. Get the wrench. My pleasure. You jump back, turning to make a run for it, but one of the enforcers catches you around the waist. Let go. You kick and flail, but it's no use. One yanks the wrench from your hand, while the other starts dragging you back to the pit as you twist in his arms. All of you can't even manage one little princess. Pathetic. We've just had about enough out of you. You hurl a glob of spit into the enforcer's face. Too bad, I'm just getting started. They said you were trouble. The dirty cop you maimed lets out a groan that becomes a growl. Just not this much trouble. Well, listen, you'll never walk again straight, and you'll limp for the rest of your life. You'll be fine. It's not my fault that you underestimated me, learned to fight on a kindergarten playground, joined the most pathetic outfit in town. You can't work for the devil, then get mad when there's hell to pay. Instead of answering, they shove you to the edge of the pit. Whoa. But you have the satisfaction of seeing one Flint still out cold on the ground, the other wincing as she nurses her shattered bones. It's a small solace as rough hands give you one final push into the abyss. At least I went out fighting. You land on your shoulder, rocks and gravel scattering as you hit the bottom with a thud. Say hello to your brother for us. Their ghoulish laughter echoes around you, making the hole even more deeper than it is. You struggle to your feet, the scent of dirt and your own blood flooding your senses. Help! Someone help! Isn't that cute? She thinks someone can hear her. You claw desperately at the sides of the pit with your still-bound hands, but you can't get a hold on the loose, shifting soil. You won't get away with this. Too late, we already did. You hear a click, and a sudden deep rumbling. Try and fight your way out of this one. You watch in horror as the cement mixer overlooking the pit starts churning. No. The wet, heavy slush of concrete starts pouring into the pit. You're gonna bury me alive. Wow, what indication was given there? The flamed enforcers lean over and watch as you scramble to avoid the churning sludge. Don't worry, princess. You won't be alive for long. If you're lucky. You recall the horrified faces of the men who tried to kill you. The men you sentenced to the same fate. You can't do this! Well, wait, please. I'll tell you everything. Don't you wanna? And you realize suddenly they were going to tell me about these other enforcers. The ones who are still loyal to Leo Flint. But it's too late. Too late for them, and perhaps too late for you. Your heartbeat pounds as you look for a way out of the dark hole. The concrete is already pulling at your ankles, sucking you down into the hard-packed earth below. Crank it, Philip. We don't have all night. Wait. The churning picks up, flooding the hole with even more concrete. You struggle to keep your breathing even, but you're already trapped up to your knees. It takes all your control to hold in a scream as caustic cement pulls at your skin. Please reconsider your position. Your voice comes out cold and clear. I'm warning you, this is your last chance. You won't like what happens to you if you leave me here to die. You hear a loud laugh, and then another, and then something else. A single gunshot rings out in the night air, and one of the enforcers crumples where he stands. Damn it, it's him. Chaos erupts above you. Rattling gunfire shakes the earth, fills the air with a thick cloud of smoke. Somehow you know who just showed up, and you call out to him. Vic, I'm here! Shots echo back and forth in an all-out gunfight as you kick uselessly at the concrete. It's up to your waist now, holding you like a vice, burning you like a furnace. Hurry, please. You traitorous at! A single gunshot cracks the air. You hear the telltale crunch of a shattered kneecap, and a body falls. Man groaning, rolling in the gravel. You can't stop us. You're a disgrace to your father. As if in an answer, you hear another shot, and a blood-curdling scream rends the air, followed by a sharp retort of a final gunshot, before silence. Call out for help. You try to pull a full breath to call out, but the concrete is climbing heavier and higher, nearly at your chest. Please. I can't breathe. You manage to pull your bound hands up out of the concrete with the last of your strength. The gray ooze rises higher and higher. Tears spring to your eyes. This can't be it. It can't be Vic. Diamond. And then he's there, leaning over the edge of the pit to grab hold of your wrists. He heaves with all of his strength, straining and swearing until you finally come free. You're covered in sliding chunks of cement, your whole body burning and shaking as you take him in. Vic, you came for me. Your gaze finally falls on the bodies of all the enforcers around you, a bullet in each of their heads. Neat, precise, ruthless. For you. Of course I came for you, Diamond. Giggity. He tugs a knife from a sheath at his hip and easily slices through your pawns. The blood starts flowing hot and painful to your fingers. Vic goes over to a hose attached to a nearby truck and turns it to a gentle trickle. Carefully washing the concrete from your body, you know things are supposed to be over between you, but when he's touching you like this, it's impossible to feel like he's anything but yours. I'm so glad to see you. A hot rush of tears pricks the back of your eyes and spills over. I didn't think I was gonna make it. I'm just glad I got here when I did. That was close, too close. Hand me your shirt or something. This mess is sticking to the fabric. You just want my shirt off. He's smiling, but there's a tension in his voice you can't place. Diamond... He sways slightly on his feet. Vic, what's wrong? He probably was shot. You leap forward and catch him just as he goes down. A low moan escapes his lips as you both slink to the ground. You gasp as you pull his hand away from his abdomen, only to find it sticky with blood. His breathing comes in ragged heaves, and as you find the tears in his shirt, the black cloth barely hiding a brutal constellation of bullet wounds along his stomach and shoulder. Vic. Why didn't you say anything? His dark chuckle shakes his whole body. Didn't want to worry you. You're about to tell him off, but before you can speak, he slumps against you, motionless. Vic! He doesn't respond. It's hard to tell if he's even breathing. Help! Someone help! But there's no help coming. It's the middle of the night, New Athens. You're covered in dirt, concrete, and blood, and the love of your life is dying. RIP. Without further ado, thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down in the description of the video, plenty of cool things to check out. There are ways to support the channel, and without further ado, what did you think? Let me know in the comment section below. Other than that, look forward to quite a bit more streams and content coming to the channel this weekend. Hopefully I see you there. It'd be appreciated. Pretty much if you've been subscribed to the channel, you hit that little bell icon, you should receive a notification that pops up on your mobile device, or if you're on PC, if you have a refresh, like, what videos you're looking at or whatnot, it should show that, hey, Locum is live, and we'll be doing some miscellaneous games, so check that out. But without further ado, thanks for watching. Catch you all later. Peace out.